Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great and affordable Class A diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Literally just got this one in this morning. This is from a for sale by owner that we purchased. Probably, this may not be for everyone. This is an older motorhome, but it's for what it is. If you're looking for an inexpensive, well-built, high-quality, older diesel motorhome, you're going to like this one, folks. This is a 1998 Fleetwood Discovery. 1998 Fleetwood Discovery 36T is the model number. It's 36 foot, 6 inches long, got one slide out, only has 81,000 miles, which for a 21-year-old vehicle is extremely low. Got some really nice upgrades that I'll go over, but overall this thing for the age of this coach is in great condition. And the price, it's got the optional Alcoa wheels, which look great. Got Goodyear tires on it. They look good. In fact, the guy that we bought this from a little over a year ago took a several thousand-mile trip to Alaska and all over Canada. So this thing hasn't been sitting and not being used. Got a full enclosed basement with heat. Got a 21-foot awning. Like I said, a little over 36 foot long. Built on a Freightliner chassis. Got the probably, in my opinion, one of the best diesel engines ever built for an RV. And that is that legendary Cummins 5.9 liter ISB turbo diesel, just like they put the Dodge pickup trucks for years and years. 275 horse, 660 pound-feet of torque, got a 5,000 pound towing capacity. I mean, folks, this thing's got plenty of power for this size RV. They took it all over Canada and Alaska with no problem, so I don't think you're going to have an issue with power. And you can't beat the dependability and longevity of that ISB 5.9 diesel. I mean, these things just keep running and running and running. Back looks great. I mean, it's a 98 model. I mean, I know the exterior may have a little bit of crow's feet in the stripes. Important thing there is no delamination. The roof is recently serviced, looks great. Power jacks, got the hydraulic power gear jacks that work great. I operated them earlier, they work fine. 6.5 Onan LP generator, runs great. I've got running right now, powering everything up inside. Slide topper looks good. Got a manual satellite system on the roof. Windshields look good. Like I said, folks, for an older motorhome, you really couldn't ask one to be no nicer and cleaner than this one for the age and the price. I mean, basically, it's a diesel for a gas price. Let's step inside here. Now, I'm going to point out a couple of things that the previous owners have done. This is the original carpet, and right around the foyer, it's still original, and they did a good job on it, because I've heard of people doing this and just butcher it. But they took out all the carpet except in the bedroom, put in hardwood floors, and then ceramic tile in the slide out. So, but they did a good job, very good job. It originally had a small sofa right here. What they did is they put this chair here and then put a little flip-up area that you can use for a desk if you want to. Pretty smart, especially if you don't need that little extra sofa. That sofa wasn't really big enough to sleep on, except maybe one person. Flex steel captain's chairs, all original. They swivel for party seating. Folks, I'm going to tell you, I'm impressed with how well this RV has been kept. Generator running right now, 373 hours. 81,281 miles, no check engine lights. That's your brake light on because we've got the parking brake set. Get this, folks, the dash air is cold on this 98. The dash air doesn't work in my 2008 model because nobody ever uses them. Look at that, folks. Ice cold. Heat works, of course. It's got the 6-speed Allison transmission. Got the air ride. Got the exhaust brake. CB radio, which works. Wow, even the heated and cooled cup holders. Of course, I know you really can't tell, but they still work. 45 degrees. Wow. Dash looks good. You know, the way to tell if they've had animals in one or not, especially when it has this vinyl covered padded dash, is animals love to get up there and pick their claws, and you're going to see little pick holes. None of that on this dash, so that's a good sign they didn't have animals. Got the defrost fans. Now, folks, we haven't cleaned this unit up. We washed it on the outside, but we haven't touched the inside yet. This is how well it was kept. Leather sleeper sofa makes a bed, and you got plenty of room in here to throw an air mattress or two if you need to for extra sleeping. Real Corian countertops. Got the domed roof. Got the double ducted units on top, air units that both work. I've already tried them. Both furnaces work great. Table and chairs. I've got this factory sales brochure from 1998. And you can go to my website, parkwayrvcenter.com, and I'll have a copy of that in PDF format you can look at. Or if you're watching this unit, watching this video on YouTube directly, go to the item description below or the video description, and I'll have a link to our used Class A diesel page. And you can look at this one and all the other units on our website. Let me tell you something, folks. Don't just watch the video. Please go to the website. There's a lot of good information on there. You're going to see pictures. You're going to see specs, weights, tank sizes. You're going to see this factory sales brochure, which is 20-something pages long, that you can download, print out, and you study that brochure, you'll know more about this unit than I do. You'll see trade-in appraisal forms and more. Solid wood cabinets. Roof in the slide out looks great. All the lights so far have worked. Refrigerator, ice cold. Open it up. Clean, and this is how it came. Like I said, we haven't washed it and cleaned it yet. Look here in the freezer first, -5 degrees. Of course, it's 35, 34, 33 degrees in here. Now, folks, keep in mind this refrigerator's empty, and I've got it turned up all the way to number 5. So we'll turn that to about number 3. And keep in mind, too, when you've got food in there, it's not going to get that cold. It's just empty. So you don't have to worry about freezing and busting everything in the fridge. Got a microwave convection with the grill to go, which is really neat, folks. I use this a lot. We had to add this to our Winnebago. But, you know, you drive all day, you get tired, you don't want to break out the grill, you don't want to unload the runabout and go somewhere and eat. A lot of times we'll just get a couple pieces of frozen chicken, put in there, a couple of steaks, hamburgers, whatever, and just cook it. Even hot dogs and vegetables, you can cook it right there like you're grilling, and you don't have to get out the grill and charcoal and propane and all that stuff either. So very easy to use for a quick meal for a couple of people. Corian countertops, no stress cracks, not even on these really heavy stovetop covers. Stovetop looks good. I like this floor plan because the hallway and the bathroom kind of curves to the side. That way, whoever's up, like if you've got visitors up front, they can't see directly into the bedroom because you've got the way this hallway curves. And this has got tile floor, looks great. Shower, glass-in shower, skylight looks great. You know, it has colored a little bit, discolored a little bit like all plastic does when it gets old, but it's still completely usable just like it is. Corian tops back here, little enamel on the enamel sink right there, a couple spots, but hey, it's 21 years old, folks. You gotta expect little things like that. I mean, for the age, it's in very nice condition for the age. Thetford China RV toilet. It does have the washer and dryer combination, something you don't hardly see in this price range. Got a little homemade curtain that goes over the frosted window. even though you don't really need it. That window's frosted, you can't see in it. I like the fact that you've got regular doors for privacy, and of course place to hang up a Swiffer wet jet or a Swiffer. You look back here, folks, got a really cozy rear bedroom. You can shut this door, have some nice privacy, compared to most RVs anyway. You've got a Queen Island bed that they had a brand new custom built mattress, which I'm not going to pull all these sheets off of it, but brand new memory foam mattress they had installed right before their trip to Alaska. So very comfortable upgrade mattress. You've got each side, you've got nightstands, you've got his and her reading lights, mirrored headboard, or mirrors behind the headboard, bevel glass. It looks great, nothing's broken. Place for a TV here in the back, which, you know, if you need us to add one, we can do it and add it to your bill. Just ask your salesperson for a price. Got a big closet with a safe, and just in case whoever buys this, it's got the key in it so you can open it, but just in case you lose the combination, you can keep. I keep this video online. The combination is 288044 for the safe. 288044. And yes, folks, it's empty. Believe me, I checked it. I'm still looking for that paper sack full of $100 bills, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. But I like to do stuff like that because I know whoever buys this motorhome is probably going to keep this video and use it for reference or future date. So there you go. $29,900, folks. Now, we've already checked the major systems on this motorhome. We've driven it, drives great, generator runs, both roof airs are cold, the jacks work, the slide works, refrigerator works, heat works, lights work. So you can rest assured, even if you do take the discounted price, the as-is price, that all the major systems that would cost you the most money if they didn't work, do work. $29,900. This is what you get for that option A haggle-free price of $29,900. You get this beautiful 1998 Fleetwood Discovery. Not even any watermarks on the ceiling panels. Now, I promise you, you're going to have a hard time finding another 21-year-old motorhome with the ceiling panels that look that good with no water stains. You're going to get this unit. It's going to be checked out fully. We do what we call an extensive RV component checkout. I mean, it literally is. You're never going to find another dealer on the planet that checks a 21-year-old motorhome out like we will. But we're going to go through an extensive RV component checkout after purchase. We've already checked the major stuff. We know it works, but you know, we're going to take it one step further. We're going to check the awnings. We're going to check the propane system, water system. It does have a 1,000-watt inverter. We'll check that, of course, and much, much more. If you want a copy, and you need to get this list, folks, if you want a copy of everything that we inspect and repair if needed for the price you pay, contact my sales department at 706-965-7929 or email them sales, S-A-L-E-S, at parkwayRVcenter.com. And they will be happy to reply to your email with a copy of the list. You're welcome to call them after you receive that copy, and they'll go over it with you in detail, answer questions you have, go over what it covers, what it doesn't cover. I promise you, folks, there's not another dealer out there that's going to take a 21-year-old motorhome for the price that we're selling it for and put it through the paces like we do. And that's done after purchase. After you pay for it, it takes us... Folks, I mean, it's a week, week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, maybe less, maybe more, to go through this unit and make sure everything works. You need to verify the lead time for a Class A checkout with your salesperson before you decide to buy. Once this unit has been checked out and cleared out by my RV techs, a cleaning crew is going to clean it inside and out. I mean, I'm going to have them come in here after I get done with the video and just kind of sweep and mop the floors, wipe it out a little bit, but we'll go in more detail when we sell it. But They're going to come through, clean it inside and out, lock it up so nobody can get in it. Nobody can come in here and look at it thinking it's for sale. You know, that way you don't have to worry about somebody damaging it after we check it out, or tracking it up, or spilling something in it, like a lot of times like what happens out here, folks. It's crazy, but it happens. But we'll lock it up. My service manager, Gordy, will do his final walkthrough, of course, before he locks it up. If he's satisfied with everything, he will call you, and only he can call you, set an appointment. Salesperson can, I can't, finance manager can't, the owner can't. Only the service manager, Gordy, can set up an appointment for a walkthrough demonstration. Once you arrive at your appointed time, and please, folks, if you're going to be early or late, please call us, let us know, because a lot of times, especially like on Saturday, I mean, a lot of times, folks, we have more pickups than we do anything. And a lot of times, 15-20 minute delay can ruin the entire day for everybody. So please call ahead if you're going to be late for your appointment, or early. But once you arrive at the appointed time, the RV tech that checked it out, that knows it better than anyone, is going to go through this motorhome with you, go through his checklist, show you everything on that checklist works, and make sure that you understand how to operate it. Going to give you basically an orientation. He'll answer any questions you have, show you any repairs he had to make, give you tips, tricks, and pointers. If you got a runabout that you're going to tow behind it, he'll do that. He'll help you hook that up as well. We have tow dollies in stock for sale, and we also have, I believe we still got it, we've got a little Chevrolet HHR that's got about $2,800 worth of equipment already installed on it to tow behind a motorhome with flat four towing without using a tow dolly. So if we still got that, you're welcome to buy it as well. So I definitely can help you out there. And let me tell you something, folks. I know a lot of you thinking this thing only tows 5,000 pounds. Let me tell you something, folks. Most cars that people use for runabouts only weigh 3,000, 3,500 pounds anyway. You're not going to tow a full-size Suburban or a F-350 pickup truck behind your RV, folks. I'm sorry, but you know, most of you are going to tow a little Honda Accord, a little Saturn, an HHR, or a similar vehicle to that. So you're not towing most people don't tow a full-size vehicle behind an RV. So believe me, 5,000 pounds for about 90% of you is plenty. Probably more than you'll ever need. But if you got any questions about that, give us a call. This unit, like I said, we're going to go over it with you, show you how to operate everything, give you an orientation, and have you sign off at the end, showing you that we understand that you understand that everything works. We're also going to give you folks a temporary tag good anywhere in the country, included for this price of $29.9. You're going to get 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time, at select RV resorts nationwide. That's also included. Got some extra keys there, it looks like. Also included for that $29.9 price. Of course, here's all the specs, 1998 Model T, serial number, weight, rating, and all that. But all that's included, as well as a 5-gallon bucket, your starter kit, with all your camping essentials. That's also included, like your sewer hose, water hose, all that stuff. You buy from most other dealers, folks, the first thing you got to do after you buy an RV is go in their store and spend $100 or $200 for all that stuff that we give you for free, included with the sale. Yeah, I love this trim, this molding in here, and that's all factory, folks. Even the window treatments look great. I know the colors may be a little bit dated, folks, but my gosh, you can't beat the build quality. And I'll be honest with you, and I've looked at these late model Discoveries before. You know, they still make them now. Of course, they're $300-something thousand new where they start at. I don't think the newer ones are built near as well as the older ones like this. I may be wrong, but they're just they don't have a good solid feel to them. Yeah, the technology that's in them is great, but they just don't, the bones aren't as well built, I guess. It's just the fit and finish, it isn't built near as well, and it just, I don't know. Like I said, if you look at one for what they cost, I think you'd be disappointed. I was. But anyway, folks, you get all that for $29.9. No haggling. Doesn't matter if you're paying cash. I do have very limited financing because of the year model of this RV. You know, you're going to have quite a bit down, probably 30, 40, maybe even 50% down. Cash or trade equity. You may want to check with your bank or credit union before, and you can, of course, check with our lenders. When you get under a 2000 model, folks, financing is very tight on these. But financing is, of course, with approved credit only. You get all that for $29.9, no fees. There's no dock fees, no surprises. No prep fees, there's no get ready fees, no inspection fees, no setup fees, no freight fees. $29.9, checked out, ready to go, take it right to the campground. All you got to do is throw some food and luggage in here and you're ready to go at $29.9. However, if you still want a discounted price, offer already incredibly low asking price, and folks, trust me, diesels right now, used Class A diesel, for those of you who've been following my channel for a long time, there's a reason why I haven't been doing as many Class A diesels as I normally do, because, folks, the prices on Class A diesels have gone through the roof. Even for us to buy them as a dealer, they have just gone up substantially in the past year and gotten scarcer and scarcer and scarcer. So, you know, folks, this is a chance to buy a diesel for what you're going to spend on a nice Class A. And this is something that'll outlast that gas Class A too. I mean, you'll even though this thing's 21 years old, I promise you, folks, you take care of this motor home, it'll last you as long as you want to keep it up. I mean, that's the benefit of gas over diesel. You can literally never wear out a gas engine. Or I mean a diesel engine, excuse me. Of course, that's why they cost more new, and that's why they cost more used, but you get what you paid for. And generally, the diesels are on a lot heavier chassis. They've got a lot heavier transmissions. Because they're a higher end motor home, a lot of times they're built a little better. So keep that in mind. You get what you paid for. Not to mention, driving down the road, a diesel's a lot quieter because you've got the motor in the back instead of the front. Anyway, folks, the only way we discount our incredibly low price is option B. Option B is the as-is price. That means you buy it just like it says. We've inspected the major stuff, but that's as far as we'll go. We don't guarantee them any shape, form, or fashion. But option B means you buy it as is. That means you, the buyer, 100%. You are 100% responsible for any future or current repairs this RV may need or will need. I mean, because we haven't checked it out, we don't know. Besides what I've told you, there's no exclusions to that. It doesn't matter if it's a drivetrain issue or an RV component issue. Doesn't matter what. There's no exclusions to that. There's no guarantees, no exclusions, no inspection. There's no free camping. There's no walkthrough, demonstration, or orientation. It's just basically we'll put the room in for you, jump in it, drive it off with the good, with the bad. If you can buy one under those conditions, we'll give you a discount. We'll be happy to give you a discounted price. Option B saves us time and money, so we pass it along to you. So we don't have to pay a tech to do an inspection. We don't have to pay a tech to do an orientation. We don't have to pay for the camping. We don't have to do anything but sell you the RV, and we'll give you a discounted price. You know, here's my thoughts on that, folks. I'm not trying to talk you into one way or the other. I mean, if for all those things you give up is worth a little bit of money that you save, then hey, then that's fine. But here's what I recommend. This is a 1998 used motorhome. 21 years old. 2019s are out. 21 years old. I'm not trying to portray this thing to be something that it's not. It's not like new. There's no such thing as a like new RV. It's either new or used. And only a dealer can sell new. So, for sale by owners can't sell new. It's used if for sale by owners got it. What I'm getting at, folks, is new or used. This is a used RV. It's 21 years old. It's been cared for. It's in nice condition, but it's still 21 years old. Treat it like you were buying a 21-year-old Chevy Tahoe, or a 21-year-old Nissan or Honda or Toyota or Ford or Chevrolet or whatever, or a boat, a 21-year-old boat or a 21-year-old motorcycle. I mean, come out, if possible, come out and look at it in person, because that's the only way that you're going to know in your mind what kind of condition it truly is in. Because one thing I've learned 22 plus years in this business is that human beings have an opinion about everything. Politics, religion, and they have everybody has a different opinion about what kind of condition they expect a 21-year-old Fleetwood Discovery to be in, to be nice enough for them to consider buying it for themselves and their family. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. I give this thing a solid 9 out of 10. You may look at it and say 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 10. And nobody will be right, nobody will be wrong. It's all opinion. So keep that in mind, folks. The only way to know, look at it yourself. Everybody's got different standards, folks, so keep that in mind. So please, if you are able to, call ahead, of course. You never want to come down here without calling to make sure the unit's still available. I never delete my YouTube videos, and I never take the ad offline until it sells. Doesn't mean it doesn't have a deposit on it. So always call ahead. Even if you live 5 miles down the road, call ahead before driving over here to make sure it's still available. Come out, spend some time in it, get to know it a little bit, inspect it yourself, take it for a test drive before deciding if it's the right one for you. And then you can also decide if you want to do option A or B. If you want a price on option B, contact my sales department at 706-965-7929. We're family owned and operated since 1968. Parkway RV Center sells 500 to 600 used RVs a year. We've always been here for you, always going to be. We're family owned and operated 3 generations. No commission salespeople, no games, no gimmicks, no surprises. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.